Boo. Yeah.
Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdut's Newsstand, and unfortunately, I am going to revisit this just a little bit. I did a whole dedicated video on the Ray Fisher Hollywood Reporter article that he put out and how much BS just exactly was in it. But of course, with any drama comes the Snyder bronies. They have come to simply say everything I have said is inaccurate. So I'm going to go through and show you a few things that completely proves them wrong. And we're also seeing the likes of this happening all over the community. Now, they're talking about Geoff John. He vetoed, oh my God, a queer superhero. We're going to talk about Adam Strange. And he also blocked Bridgerton Star from Superman series. Rightfully so. But it all comes with the Snyderverse. And the thing is, I'm going to use Man of Steel to prove why this man should not have been in Krypton. You want to keep things fluid, right? You want to keep continuity fluid. Okay, I'm going to play by your rules. I'm going to use your movies and prove you wrong that there was nothing racist about what Geoff Johns did by blocking this man being part of Kyle's lineage, because, you know, that's exactly what's going on. So let's start right away, because we're going to take a look right here, and this is going to be Kal-El's natural conception on Krypton. Conception on Krypton usually does not occur naturally, but because Cal's was natural, you cannot have a black grandfather. It does not make sense. Now, I had a lot of people saying, well, what about Zod? Zod had a black ancestor in Krypton, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The only reason I'm showing you this in extent, because I want you to realize that this happened on Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's movie, right? So let's move on to part number 2. Now, we are going to see the inclusion of Zod and the fact that race didn't matter for him. I'm going to let this play for a second.
Krypton's first natural birth in centuries. And he will be free. Free to forge his own destiny.
Heresy.
Because any other time a child was born on Krypton, they were born into a birthing complex. And in that, the lineage doesn't matter. You are given a child. But with the use of Kal-El, with the use of Clark, he was born naturally. So in order to keep him white, he would not be able to have a black grandfather. And people saying, what about Zod? He could have. He was born in the birthing complex. Plain and simple. I played by your rules. I used your Zack Snyder movie to prove you wrong. Now let's talk a little bit about Adam Strange, because Adam Strange was also included in Krypton. Krypton has also been canceled. I watched the first couple episodes and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't something that greatly interested me. But you know what? I think now I need to go back and watch it. So this is our person. And of course, he is looked at poorly because, you know, he wasn't made gay. And that's exactly what they want to do. So let's take a look at a recent DC short.
And I'll find her, beloved.
This is Alana, an extremely important character to his history. Alana was birthed in DC Comics, so to speak, in 1958. Older than most of the people complaining. And the person he's talking about here in this is his daughter. By making this man gay, you would erase the two biggest components of his character. You would erase his wife and his daughter. Now, this just goes to show a little bit of what we know about Alana and Aaliyah. They were both around for longer than all of these people complaining. So again, I used the DC continuity to prove you wrong. There is nothing wrong with what he did. Not a single thing wrong with what Geoff Johns did. Yet he is being victimized at this point because he could, lose his job? Because you're salty over a Zack Snyder movie. Think about how childish you sound right now. Think about how petty and vindictive you sound. He has a wife that's Asian, a child that's mixed, and you're trying to take food out of their mouth. You really are terrible people. That's the thing. And I know this. I've been around long enough to realize how terrible these people are. But it's funny to see the hypocrisy almost within the community. They're like, people are like, okay, well, we now support Ray Fisher because Ann Sarnoff said the word toxic. Oh boy. So now you support cancel culture. Okay. All righty. It doesn't matter what I say. These people won't listen. But I did play by your rules and I proved everything you said wrong. Yet Ray Fisher's still going to complain and hurt somebody's career undeservingly so. Anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think about all of this. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.